Hello buddy, welcome back to another episode of Just I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode we did some stuff that I don't remember. I think we rescued everybody from the castern. The Signs for the Seventh Dawn. And today we're gonna go and begin our plan to oppose the Empire. And that's all. I also suddenly sneezed like crazy last episode, so now I have like a runny nose. Started to blow my nose off camera, but yeah, that ain't helping too much. Alright.
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again. Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you?
In your ear, my lady.
It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move.
Must needs.
Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
Oh my.
We
Sorry.
haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this.
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him enthralled to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more.
Nod. Ha!
Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this, however glorious the past, It is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are she, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
Alright. Next. All present? Then let us begin. You have received the details of the impeding operation. In what promises to be the largest single counteroffensive in the realm's troubling history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need to not commit its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. The final instructions you will receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, the Maelstrom of Lim Zalaminza, the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania. My god, I'm burping also. Ugh. Next, let us examine the location... this is Mephilia. Next, let us examine the location of the Imperial strongholds. Near Lim Zalaminza, we have Castrum Occidens, situated in eastern Vilbrand, and Castrum Marinum, which lies to the south and east in the midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and a coastal outpost at Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Meridianum to the mainland by means of a Magitech transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twoswood. And finally, in Mordona stands Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations, with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon housed within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridianum boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases, all told. Whatever. The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Ritatin Sas Arvina. According to our intelligence, the Prefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Lyn, we would have you lead the assault. Ritatin is a peerless field tactician, shorn of his leadership. The garrison of the Castrum Occidens will be as a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianum's primary lines of supply. As soon as Ritatin presence is confirmed at the coastal outposts, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occidens. At that very hour, the Lamentum Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Marinum. Meanwhile, in the Twoswood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Oriens. And they'll have the Sylphs to help them. Phyxia has been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridianum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their might, while the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards. Another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission to disable the Magitech field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the Ultima weapon is believed to be housed. Lyn, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Sentry and Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution. The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is capacious enough to transport a small army, by all accounts. It is well the Guardians did not think to give it wings. Once Meridianum's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its fourth and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Lynn's units to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the Ultima weapon. I love this explanation, by the way. By this feat, shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the Pirates of Lamzela to the monetarists of Ul'dah. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1 and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the Grand Companies. Ida, Papadimo, Y'shtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Orianja would have you represent us in Ul'dah. We assure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Tataru, please assist Orianja in any way you are able and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Minfiria said, I shall accompany the main host in an advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Helfino mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it is to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well, and stint not in your preparation. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf with the power of a united Eorzea, whatever. Everybody fist bump. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment, situated to the north of here, when you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. Doho. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. My voice. That was a lot of reading. I thought I was voice acted, but no. The game disagreed. My mount. So now we have to go north, so that we may begin our first mission. Primal Fear. Now that's going to be something for later. Let's go and call my chocobo. My chocobo. As I have more hiccups, combined with nasty burps. Alright. You are welcome, Linda there. Of the Scions, as communications officer, it falls to me to issue your orders, and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind and eliminate Prefectus Ritaten sus Arvina. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Adelberg. This is but the first step in our bids to purge the realm of the Guardian Menace. I shall pray for your success. So this used to be a duty, Cape Westwind, but they changed it to be like an instance, basically. Also, the duty was like pathetic. It was the first 8-man duty, and the dude would die instantly. Let me go and drink something again. Sewer syrup. Excuse me. So, you're Lena there, the fearless leader of the elite adventure unit. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Ratatan... Ritatin Cesarvina departed Castrum Archidans Abeliga. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of these vessels. Or one of the vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Command to all units, requesting status report. This is Antline 1. Target has not been sighted. This is Antline 2. Target has not been sighted. Antline 3 here. You've got nothing for you either. This is Antline 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait, disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again, target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. Attention all units, this is Lieutenant Adelbert Cotter. The first step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. This is no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you, so believe in yourselves. And together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison, that will give you a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Lyn, and bring us Ritatan's head. May Rolliger grant you strength. Nod. Nod. Commence diversionary maneuvers. Alright. Let me just go ahead and mount up. Bird up! Yeah. I'm a guardian, I like attacking people. Excuse me for a moment. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just somebody on a chocobo coming in. Coming in hot. This is amazing. The fact that I managed to avoid all of them is freaking amazing. I love it. And suddenly it's night. That's intriguing. It would appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course. The woman who fell to the mighty Titan. Is this the Icon Slayer? I see. The commotion without is naught but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at Archidans? A bold strategy, to be sure, but have you the strength to see it to fruition? Leave us. None of you are a match for her. Send word to Castrum Archidans. Tell them the Lamenses are coming. At once, my lord. "15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Baelzar first set foot in Eorzea. Yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as ever it did. Know you what fuels it, adventure? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering. The land he has conquered, we're all beset with problems. Poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability as you had never known. And he only desired the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. There would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Baelzar saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of His Excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He has given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I am not wont to bear my steel needlessly, but if you are deaf to reason. In the name of Lord Van Baelsar, I, Ritatin Assas Arvina, do swear to strike you down. Alright. Time for battle. With one of the Power Rangers! I messed up my freaking starter of my combo. I've never actually done this fight before, so this is new to me. I'm going against Rampart. Because how in the hell not? Magitech Missile. I see. Oh boy, I see. Bonk. Aha, directional parries. I see. My shields are impenetrable. Why are you behind me? No! I know that from a couple of other battles which I've done. Tartarian Bomb. Or Tomb. I'm not sure. Oh. It's Tartarian 2, not Bomb. Right, we're gonna move over this way. Can I stun you? Nah. Oh, so this is the strength of she who vanquished Titan. There is more. Let us aid you, my lord. What, I thought I ordered you to leave. Because, my lord, we couldn't let you face the enemy alone. We faced the alarm as you bait, and now we would fight with you. Drill shot. No, you bastard. Your convictions and courage will not be for naught. This, I swear. Rage beyond his limit. For victory and vengeance, I will strike you down. Vicious charge. Stun. Oh boy. And then a shockwave. We're gonna move this way. Get my berserk going. Gales of Tartarus. Cool moves you got there, buddy. You're a lot more interesting to fight. More pain, ignite rage, and fight the fury of wildfire. This guy's cool. This guy, like, this is more screen time than he ever got in the story before, so this is really cool. And the battle's cool too. And going against the battle. Right, another tomb. I think I'm fine over here. Yeah. Yeah, boy! Another tomb. And I'll be fine over this way. Another shockwave. That was a cool fight. I love it. Wow, that look at the end. You are stronger than I had expected. But I have my honor. I cannot. I will not yield. Really? Wow. He's still going. This is so cool. Ha! I have you now. Do you though? What if I want to be this close to you, buddy? Amidst a raging inferno. This is really cool. No amount of pain can loosen my grip. What a badass. Yeah, let's burn this vengeance next. What is this? Standing by force of fealty alone, health is waning over time. Oh. Ba-da-ba. Rest in peace, man. I shall join you soon. Forgive me. I have failed you. Lord Van Baelsar. Retartan is so cool. I like him. He's dead now, but I like him. That was really cool. Wow. The things they changed in this last update were really good. My god, the main story has become so good now. Well, it was good before, but now it's like really good. That light. The Magitech transporter. Lynn, are you there? What news of Retartan? I called him Retartan, whatever. Fallen? With this deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. The fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Retartan Sas Arvina is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hurrah! Tis I. Seems you've done it again, Lynn. I'd raise a tanker to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor the victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castor Meridianum and destroying the Ultima weapon. I know, no rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way over to the back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue your orders. I'll be waiting for you with the main host. Nod. That was so cool. That was so cool. Look, Hydaelyn, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gates to the void has already stands open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God. Ahahahaha. Maniacal laughter. That's some very stiff paper. The Prefectus? Slain? Regrettably so, my lords, and at the hand of the Icon Slayer. If the Centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. Ridotten. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing, even as their commander yielded up his last breath? If it should prove they questioned his right. I cannot speak for them, my lord. Beg pardons, my lord, but there is more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Occident. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Marinum. So this is their answer. Very well, we shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Yes, my lord. Scion there, your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Prefectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Occident and Castrum Marinum. And far to the east, in a black shroud, the Order of the Twin Adder advances upon Castrum Orient. Already, you have done much to advance our cause. Performing such feats as are worthy of song, but if our plan is to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. A hero indeed. Phase 2 of the operation is presently in motion. Our brothers and sisters of the Maelstrom are holding their own against Guardian forces upon Vilbrand and the Retano Sea. Ere long, the third phase will begin, and you must take to the field once more. The Immortal Flame shall strike at Castrum Meridianum by way of a diversionary maneuver. While the Guardians are thus locked in battle, you are to infiltrate the stronghold and bring down the Magitech field that surrounds the Praetorium. The staging point for the mission lies in the shadow of Castrum Meridianum in northern Tanalan, and that is where you must go. On your way there, however, I would ask that you make a brief stop at Camp Bluefog, one of our key outposts in the area. The garrison, I am told, is in low spirits, and it would do our troops well to see the hero of Cape Westwind appear before them. For the good of our cause, please stoke the fire in their hearts. A hero in need. That would be me. Yay, I'm a hero. I'm in danger. No, they are in danger. Crackled fist. Our side's just cracked fist. Private Ladair, yours is the most welcome presence here at Camp Bluefog. Logistically speaking, we are ready to march on Castrum Meridianum at a moment's notice. Alas, while our troops are here in body, their minds are anywhere but. The garrison's mood is dark, so daunting is the prospect of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history. What with a hero such as you walking among them, we may yet rekindle the dwindling embers within their souls. Complete? Hey, I leveled up to level 52. Hello. These are dark light earrings though, they're not as good as what I have, the dark light gear. Yeah. Private Ladair, I mentioned that I was hoping you might raise the flagging spirits of the men and women of our garrison. Worry not, it is no unnecessarily laborious task that we ask of you. The mere presence of a hero such as you walking in their midst would no doubt serve to restore in them a measure of morale. And so I ask of you this, make your way to the cerulean processing plant and report to General Reborn once you have arrived. And Godspeed, Private Ladair, our troops are counting on you. And thus, I teleport over here because I'm lazy. And I don't want to walk. Hey, would you look at this one, the Wary Merchant. That is also another one of those freaking fates that you need for the books. Alright, Reborn. Well, if it isn't the hero who brought down the Prefectus, it's good to have you with us, friend. As you can see, the mood about the camp here is grim at best. I was hoping that your presence alone might serve to raise spirits, some. Unfortunately, it would seem that many are too preoccupied wallowing in fear and self-pity that they have yet to even notice you have arrived. Might I ask you to make the rounds and share a few words of encouragement to those men and women whose spirits falters? I had a mind to do it myself, but I'm quite freaking but I'm quite certain it would carry more weight coming from you. Once you have seen to the others, go and do the same for Edelstein. No matter what he may claim, the lieutenant would also be better for a bit of rousing. Would be better for a bit of rousing. Trust me, I know. Maybe you want to go and rouse that dude. Right, so I'm supposed to psych. Psych. I want to see her do it. Yes. That would motivate anybody. Your stirring gesticulation has reawakened me to my purpose. Hero or no. Oh wait, this is a woman. Hero or no, I will fight tooth and nail to protect the realm. I was getting ready with my like crazy freaking male voice. Alright. Psych. Yeah, I break my fast on Guardians, and right now I'm very hungry! Wow. Oh, the Guardians are not near as frightening as you. I'd sooner face a vanguard while naked as my name's day. These people are insane. Maybe I should have talked to them before psyching them up. Whatever. Whatever. I don't really give a shit. I'm supposed to psych them up. Right. Psych. By rather, without my realizing it, the fire of my resolve had grown dim, but thanks to you, it burns red hot once more. If needs be, I shall lay down my life to secure victory for Eorzea. These guys are insane. These people are actually crazy. You have rekindled the flames of courage that burn within our brave men and women's hearts, and for this I thank you. And now the time for battle is nigh. We must march forth with no worries or regrets. General Reborn awaits you at Castle Meridianum. The battle will not be an easy one, but I trust you are up to the task. Godspeed, Private Kildare. And off we go. Do I have increased mount speed in this place? I don't think so. Fenalanalan. Nope. First gotta finish the main story, you know? Alright. We are about to have to do a lot of things. I think... Can I do one? I guess Castle Meridianum isn't gonna take that long. Since they updated it. Used to take... Well, it was still the shortest of all of the MSQ things. Alright, Reborn. Our hero returns. Trust that your visit has done much to lift the spirits of our garrison on the eve of our greatest battle yet. Time is of the essence. Let us commence the briefing at once. Is this voice acted? I hope so. Would save my voice for the reading that is yet to come. Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, I would share with you glad tidings. Doubtless spurred on by the news of the siege of Castrum Oriens, the Maelstrom has struck a double blow. Castrum Occident and Castrum Marinum are now under blockade. Phase 2 of Operation Archon is a success. Reports tell us that the Guardians offered fierce resistance, but that the Admiral yielded them not one ilm. With Occident, Marinum and Oriens thus suppressed, the third phase may begin in earnest. Even as we speak, the Order of the Twin Adder moves to block the railway leading hither from Castrum Sentry, and that can mean but one thing. The hour is come to strike at the heart of the Guardian invasion force. Castrum Meridianum, the den of the Black Wolf. My fellow Eorzeans, I am Infilia, mistress of the science of the Seventh Dawn. There exist myriad barriers that divide us, those of race and nation, language and creed, to name but a few. Such barriers serve to isolate us from our neighbors, yet they also serve to define us who we are. Shorn of them, there would be little to distinguish one from another, and the rich variety of our lives would give way to sterile orthodoxy, whatever. These barriers can never truly be broken down. Of course, not so long as there's liberty in the world, but they can be transcended. Verily, we do now, in coming together for this grand endeavor, to fight side by side in our defense of our shared home. My voice, help. Before me stands the adventurer, Linda Dare. You all know her as the woman who will lead the unit tasked with destroying the Ultima weapon. We Scions know a different Lynn, however. We know her as a dear friend who has endured untold hardships on our behalf. A true hero who has ever blazed a path for us to follow. And why do I tell you this? I tell you, friends, because it is time for us to blaze a path for her. Our objective is to wreak such havoc outside the walls of Meridianum as to afford Lynn and her comrades the time they need to disable the Magitech field generator within. With the path thus cleared, we may finally turn our minds upon the true goal of this operation, the destruction of the Ultima weapon. All troops, prepare for battle. I fear I can't accompany you this time. The unenviable task of facilitating communications between our forces has been entrusted to the Ironworks, you see. Know, though, that I will be praying for your safe return. See that you come back to us, my friend. May the crystal bless and keep you. Nod. We will suffer the Black Wolf to prowl our lands no more. Let us teach the hunter what it is to be hunted. Forward, comrades, for Eorzea! For Eorzea! Go now, Lynn, and bring us one step closer to the dawn. Nod. Haha, yes! Castor Meridianum now accessible. I will be right back, because I'm gonna queue up. Or actually, let me just go and try to queue up and we'll see how it goes. Castrum Meridianum. So this is... Item level sync, 60. Okay, no, whatever. Insta-pop. I guess we're not gonna be waiting. That's another freaking Lalafell, bot. Oh yeah, people, we've reached that point of the evening. I've been playing for a long time though, and I've been reading a lot. But we've reached the end and I'm not stopping now. Welcome to Castrum Meridian. This is also the first duty, which is going to reward us with tombstones, which you can use to get the best gear that I can get in around the board. Alright, time to damage them all. I may talk like a little bit less than I usually do. So this dungeon, by the way, used to be like an 8-man dungeon, and there were a lot of dungeons which, I'm sorry, a lot of cutscenes which were unskippable. So it was hell. If you want to see how it actually was, just go and look up a video of like how it was before the update. But it was not amazing, trust me. I'm really happy with the changes that they made. Made it so much more interesting. And just in general more fun. You still get to beat up a million Guardians. My god. The sound. The sound of endless, like, people getting hit. I love it. There we go. Alright, it's time to deal with the first boss, the Black Eft. Alright. Ba-ba-da-bam. So he does like a laser attack in front of him, so you just need to not be in front of him, and he'll be fine. Ba-ba-da-bam. Ba-ba-da-bam. And then he also spawns ads. That bloody ads. I'm going to use another cooldown, because why not? Damn, these savages deploy the reserve colossi. It's time to deal with some colossi. I'll finish my combo before I continue. Ba-ba-da-bum. Ba-ma-da-bum. Ba-ba-ma-da-da-bum. Alright, going to use another one of these. Beep, beep, beep. Ba-ba-da-boo. Ba-ba-da-boo. Whoopsie. Whatever. It's not like this. It's not like this guy cleaves, so... It's bloody fine. Ba-ba-da-bum. I'll get these boys, and then these other boys. Use another cooldown. Maybe a little battle. If you kill the black F, everything else dies, so DPS just focusing on the black F. For the most part. Especially during that final phase. And then we go into the disposal chute. If you're interested, you can read what Sid is saying. I'm not going to be reading it too much. Yeah, right. Now we get to deal with more enemies. The enemy. The anime. Well, this is very anime, that's for sure. Let me go into this. Use a cooldown and then use my berserk and do a damage. Look at the damage. This is a really fun duty at the moment to be a DPS in. Just because of the amount of piling up you can do. And one thing that is just ridiculously satisfying as DPS is being able to like murder groups of enemies. Some magic like Death Claws. And some more magic like Vanguards. I was very much wondering how long it was going to take before my voice was going to start to be not happy with what I'm doing to it. It took much longer than I expected. But I have been talking more lately, so my ability to last longer when it comes to talking has also been increased. I leveled up. Right. I think a DPS can finish this guy off. There we go. And then we get to deal with the next boss. Magitech Vanguard F1. Who also has a couple of tricks up his sleeve. Thermobaric Strike. You have to get as far away as you can. Damage is based on proximity. That is what that particular icon means, for the people who don't know it. And then we get Hypercharge, which gives us a single save spot. Alright. And then we get another Tank Buster on me. It should be fine. I've got my cooldowns and a pretty good healer. Alright, another one of these. Putting down Doton was not the best idea there, buddy. Because we're about to move. There you go. I tried to keep him in there as much as I could. Targeted supports. Right, one AoE, and then this. Ba-ba-da-bum. No one more Time Buster, but it's fine though. There we go. I forgot to use my XP food. But it doesn't really matter too much, really. I'm already level 51, so... It's not like I'm actually leveling. I'm just trying to beat the story at this point. Alright. Go and point their butts towards my friends. Why is that ninja running in front of me? Okay, that's actually a good use of Dota. If you're wondering, well, I guess I can explain this once I'm a ninja. Like once we're gonna be playing ninja. But Doton is not the best to use on single target. But I'll explain all the details of that at a later point, once we actually get to that particular job. It's not a disaster, really. I don't care too much about it anyway. I really don't care too much about like all of the mid-maxing and all of that and following the meta. Also, anything I say about like how you should play a class and like your openers and your rotation and all that jazz, don't take anything I say like too seriously, because I'm not like super gung-ho when it comes to my rotations, you know? I just think like, okay, this is fine, this works. This is as efficient as I can get it, and if I want it even more efficient, I actually look it up, because there's people calculating that shit, and there's more than enough places to find the correct way to do things. Or the best way to do this, let's say it like that. And sometimes also correct, because you can use skills incorrectly too. I will not deny that. Alright. More AoEs to avoid. I've noticed that my DPS is like always focusing on one target instead of multiple. Which I think makes sense, it probably does more damage that way. Alright. And bonk. Down it goes. Automatic cutscene time. Diverting all power to cannons. You cannot skip these cutscenes in the middle of this duty, by the way. So, any cutscenes you get in this, and the next duty after that, so the next 3 duties, you cannot skip whatsoever. Only the beginning one and the end one, sometimes. At least the end one. The beginning one, I'm not sure. I don't remember. My lord was quite taken with you and the power you possess. The Echo. Naturally, I could not help but wonder whom this princess among women might be. Only to discover that you are nothing, that you are but another adventurer, no better than the multitude. Yet in spite of this, the masses hold you their champion, and shower honors upon your head. It defies all reason. How is it that you could be the thorn such a thorn in our side? Wherever you appear, you leave havoc in your wake. You even slew Ritatin, one of our very finest. Well, I will not speculate. Truth be told, I couldn't care less how you have done these things. What matters to me is the fact that you have done them. If you are allowed to continue, you will eventually deprive me of all that I have toiled for, all that is mine by right. My minions, my comrades, even my Lord Gaius. Well, you cannot have him. His dreams, ambitions, his body and soul, they are mine. Do you hear me? All mine. I lost everything once before. I will not suffer to let it happen again. I will kill you, adventurer. Only your death can bring me peace. Alright. Time to deal with another one. Alright. There's still one person behind for some kind of a reason. Artificial plasma. Okay, yeah, that's the AoE. Right, in the middle for a roundhouse. More AoEs. Right, their tank buster. Actually, I climb. Which did nothing. And then we get infinite reach. You have made me wroth. Look for the safe spots, friends. Also, I got hit at some point. Whatever. It matters not. I'm a tank. I can take it. Right. Let's go use my berserk. So I can get 2 of these things in. Use one of my cooldowns. Thermobaric strike. Right. And then we get this stuff. Let's go over this way to take the least amount of damage as we can. Or you, my friend, can go the other way. That also works, I guess. Off she goes, back to the middle. Another one of these. Angry salamander. And the safest place to be is in the middle. And then we get artificial boost. Boost! And now she's gonna keep on doing artificial plasma until she dies. And down she goes. GG. As I get myself my beautiful 100 elegant tomestones of poetics. No, it's happening all over again. Please, I cannot bear it. Don't take him away from me. My Lord Gaius. Not a poor fool who craved Gaius' affection over all else. May her soul know rest. It's a miracle no harm has come to you, my friend. One for which I will happily give thanks. And thanks to your fine diversionary work, we've succeeded in bringing down the generator tower, and with it the Magitech field. The way to the Praetorium now lies open. The only problem is we can't reach it on foot. Nay, we'll need to take the Enterprise. I'll have to add the cerulean processing plant, so let's regroup there. This is it, Lynn. The final confrontation awaits. Alright. So, my friends, elegant tomestones. You can use these to get good shit. And that's all. I got player commendations. Yay! I did good. I knew you wouldn't let us down, soldier. With the Praetorium stripped of its defenses, the way to the Ultima weapon lies open. The time has come for the final phase of Operation Archon. You know what? I'm gonna leave that for now. That's gonna be something for next episode. So, my friends, hope you enjoyed this episode of Just I was playing Final Fantasy XIV, and next episode we're gonna go and finish off A Realm Reborn. Goodbye.